All right, guys, so a new construction inspection, is it worth it? Absolutely. So we are at a warranty inspection. These buyers, owners have been in the home for about 10 months now. We've been in this neighborhood doing a ton of inspections. They called us to come out. They didn't get a pre-close inspection. And let me show you what we're finding today, which is crazy for this builder because it is one of the most consistent builders, I would say, across the country. So if you know who you are as a builder, then you're gonna get somebody out here quickly to repair and maybe replace this entire roof. So this is what's going on. If you look at the roof covering from the backyard, you'll see a ton of shingles where there's just a little gap under it. And a lot of times what will happen is within the first year of these shingles being installed, you got to remember, guys, they're stiff when they're coming out of that package. And over time with the heat, these shingles will actually lay down and then they'll adhere back to themselves where that strip is under there. And I was seeing a lot of that and I thought, yeah, maybe just a few until I got on the roof. And the issue that we're finding is that when the guys were putting the roof on, the nail gun, the pressure on the nail gun wasn't high enough and the nails were not shot deep enough installing the shingles. And what's causing those shingles to be lifted like that is actually a nail. Now, what has happened over this roof's been on longer than this house is when it was originally built. So over a year, this roof's been on this house. And what's happened is where those nails were not driven far enough because of the pressure on the gun, you can see a little dimple right there and they've actually busted through in quite a few spots, but the dust and dirt has gotten under these shingles and lifted, and you can see that all this here is covered in dirt and debris and has caused this, which would look like wind damage typically, but it's not. It's because those nails weren't driven far enough and properly. And as you can see here, this is what we're talking about. If you come around here, you can see, looking at from the ground, where that little bit right there, that's because that nail's holding it up because it wasn't driven far enough. Look, and at an angle. So we have a ton of them like that. And when that dirt gets under there, it won't stick properly. Now let's check this out over here. We'll come around back up to the front. So we got a ton of it on the back side right there. And then this entire section here, you can see where these shingles have just lifted up because they weren't. See that? These guys had the pressure all over the place with these shingles. So this roof's probably gonna have to be replaced, the entire thing. This builder is good about getting on stuff like this. So stay tuned. We'll stay in contact with the homeowner, figure out what they do to rectify this. And hopefully those guys are watching because they do put out a very consistent product. This is not typical to see this kind of installation, but you know, it is what it is. Mistakes happen. We'll see how these guys handle it. So you guys have a great day. Make sure you're getting those pre-close inspections. And if you don't, by all means, please reach out to a local home inspector to get that warranty inspection done before your warranty is up with your builder. 100% worth it. So you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.